Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, the time right now is 9:07 a.m. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday so far. It is March the 3rd. So let's jump into it and see what you guys might need to know. I will be using Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle deck. So let's see the messages that you guys could be wanting to know at this time. Now, as of recently, I've been very not out of breath, but my allergies are whooping my behind. So I am a little congested, a little bit more congested than normal. Like I suffer from allergy season like all year round. It is what it is. Like there's nothing I can do about it. But I noticed like as of recently, as much as I talk about like I can't wait for spring and I can't wait for being, outside and enjoying the weather, at the same time, I also suffer from ragweed and pollen and all that good stuff. So don't be surprised if you guys either hear me hiccuping or breathing in a certain way, whatever the case is. It's because I can't breathe 100% because of my allergies. And I try to stay away from taking too many allergy pills because it's not good. Like, it's like basically taking the same pill over and over and over again, and then your body getting accustomed to it. So I do neti pot. I try to do everything, under the sun, but it's just the way my body is set up. So I do apologize if I have to pause the video, or if you guys may hear me taking a sip of water or just trying to get my nasal basically to loosen up, right? But yeah, anyways, let's get into it and see what you guys might need to know. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time, Spirit, for March 3rd? What can you tell them at this time, please? What does the collective need to know at this time, please, and thank you? What clarity can you give them for March 3rd? Thank you. Okay, so we have here, trust the guidance that you guys are receiving at this time, 222 on the timer, all right, with the number 35, sorry. 911, angel number 911 could be very significant. Like right now, the angel number that I'm looking at is 910 11 at this time. So 910 and 911 could be very significant when it comes to something being inevitable. Now, when it comes to you trusting the guidance you are receiving, there's something about getting an epiphany, okay? When it comes to like the present, and also when it comes to you clearing away any worries or any obstacles that you guys could be facing or dealing with. Okay, sword energy talks about, your mental logic, how you feel, how you think, etc. So there's something about releasing and letting go of the mental when it comes to just allowing yourself to trust, the universe, and allowing yourself to trust whatever guidance, whether this is like, spiritual connection, intuitive downloads, whatever this is, but trusting that you guys are being guided in the right path and also in the right way. Okay, 911 now on the time. Okay, so angel number 8, right? When it comes to like your power, trusting in your power, this is about discipline, strength, and also ambition. Okay, step into that. This is about your power, your abundance, and something that you guys could be wanting to master, or you guys could be mastering something at this time. Okay, yeah, something about regaining your focus is very significant. So again, when it comes to like trivial life matters that are distracting you, there's something about Archangel Metatron when it comes to you being helped in staying grounded. So yeah, when it comes to like trivial matters, like again, trivial matters could be anything. It could be other people's problems, or it could be what's happening around us in the world. It's not to say that it's trivial. It just means that sometimes as humans, we have to take a break from negativity, right? We cannot always be watching the news or watching what's going around the world, because again, the more that we absorb that information, and it's not to say that we don't care, but it's almost like the more that you absorb that information, the more it starts to bring you down. And it's one thing to be, on top of certain things because of awareness. Like you want to be on top of it because you want to be aware, you want to understand what's happening. But at the same time, if it's affecting you mentally and physically, then definitely take some time away, whether this is from social media, the news, whatever it is, right? But you guys could be, focusing on regaining your focus at this time when it comes to like what matters to you at this moment, okay? Angel number 9 is also significant as well, because again, 9 talks about completion. So there's something about like, instead of worrying about the minuscule drama that's around you, like whether people like you or not, or, whether people are going through their own burdens or baggages or their own traumas. There's something about you moving forward and regaining your focus on what matters to you. So you're not worried about past energy. Yeah. Something about you guys embracing this moment when it comes to the number 11. This is about your intuition. This is about going through an awakening and divine alignment. This is about you stepping into the light when it comes to sharing your energy. Okay, so sharing your messages is very significant. There's something about shining the light, 555, on the clock when it comes to change. Okay, embracing a new beginning, embracing something new. Okay, some of you guys, when it comes to like your discovery, some of you may feel restless at this time, but there is change, like I had mentioned before with the number 7. Change is coming, and this is because you guys are embracing your life purpose. Okay, so Spirit is being guided right now to the collective to help you guys embrace your life purpose, right? Whatever your life purpose is, you guys are focusing on that. You guys are embracing that. You guys are regaining your focus in that. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That's confirmation for some of you. Yeah, this is a blessing in disguise, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to like embracing your life purpose, and also this being a blessing in disguise, depending on where you are in your situation at this time, this is confirmation. Some of you guys are being called to open your spiritual gifts and trust the divine, right? Trust the universe, trust the divine, trust that, you guys are on the right path when it comes to sharing your spiritual gifts, right? Now, not everybody will share their spiritual gifts the same way. Sharing your spiritual gifts can look differently to everybody. This could be, reading cards, or being a healer, or, being in shamanism, right? But whatever this is, there's something about sadness and isolation. Okay, some of you guys could have been sad. Okay, this is past energy. You guys could have been sad when it comes to being alone, okay, or being isolated. But then you've come to learn, for some of you, that the more that you were isolated, it wasn't about being sad. It was about being misunderstood, and having people around you not understanding who you were as a individual. Okay, even if you were meant to be in their life to share your energy, like to share your light or your spiritual gifts, there's something about like sadness and isolation, because people would project their insecurities or issues onto you, and you're somebody who doesn't do that. So you guys could have learned a lot. You guys could have stepped into your own creativity. You guys could have stepped into your voice, your art, okay, communicating clearly when it comes to storytelling, collaborations, whatever this is, you guys stepped into that. Yeah, heart chakra. Okay, there's something about heart chakra energy when it comes to doing something that makes you feel aligned. Okay, stepping into the spotlight is very significant. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Even when it comes to like people forcing you to accept people's apologies or accept them back in your energy is also significant. It's almost like sometimes people have to learn their lessons. And I understand that, we talk about forgiveness and we talk about moving forward, but not everybody deserves your energy. You can forgive somebody from afar. You don't have to speak to someone, in order for them to realize that, oh shoot, I messed up, right? So yeah, Blossom, like while you guys were in this isolation period, you were mending your heart, you were focusing on growth, okay? Yeah, daydreams and decisions with the number 7. So while you guys were isolating, you guys were focusing on your decisions. Yeah, dedicated efforts. Okay, you guys were focused on your work. You guys were focused on growth, your power. Okay, some of you guys, when it comes to your power, you guys are learning to detach. And there's something about following your intuition when it comes to you detaching. And because you guys are detaching at this time, there's something about change, okay, when it comes to you sharing your love, right? So again, when it comes to doves, peace, being in detachment, sharing your love when it comes to a broken heart, you understand that not everybody deserves your heart. Not everybody deserves your voice, you know, your art, your creativity, your playfulness. Not everybody deserves that. And some of you guys have learned that you detaching when it comes to your heart, whether this is family, friends, whatever this is, you have learned to protect yourself. Okay, you have learned to give yourself the guidance that you guys know that you needed to give yourself in order for you to move forward. Yeah, choosing your battles wisely is very significant when it comes to detach. So you guys are choosing your battles wisely, okay? Spirituality when it comes to inner knowing, like inner knowing when it comes to like understanding that you know that certain things do not deserve your time, like I said. Okay, so when it comes to like visions, yeah, trusting in the visions that you guys are receiving when it comes to the situation. Third eye chakra and root chakra energy. Okay, love abounds. So there's something that you guys are doing right now when it comes to your peace. Okay, protecting your peace, protecting yourself. That is very significant for some of you. Okay, I'm going to get some charms because I don't get to do that all the time in some of my readings. So let's see. Okay, so pink lipstick could be very significant. Now, this could be significant to somebody who wears makeup. Like, they love lipstick. And I'm not talking about, like, a full face beat down. I mean, like, even if you don't have a full face beat down, there's something about, excuse me, guys, there's something about someone's energy where pink lipstick is very significant, meaning like you love to wear lipstick, like whether you have like your lashes done, makeup, whatever, but your lips. There's something about your lips, right? Now, this could be makeup and lipstick, or this could be about unconditional love. I just had a hiccup. I hate hiccups. Like, I can't control it. I can't control it. All I can do is just, you know, hiccup and go through it because, like, honestly, I can't control it. So if you guys hear me talking and hiccuping, I'm so sorry. And I'm not going to take this out of the reading either. I told you guys what you see is what you get, okay? So I'm professional, but at the same time, I'm not going to stop the reading because of hiccups, okay? So again, beautiful lips could be very significant now. This could be how you speak. Unconditional love is very significant. How you speak, how you show up, the words that you speak, that is very significant. Trusting in what you're saying is also confirmation. So trusting in that the words that you speak will resonate with, you know, people that you meet or who you know. Whether or not you know this person or not, it's something about your voice, okay? Trusting in your voice, whether this is like physically or your inner voice, okay? So trusting in that, okay? But the words that you speak are very significant. The words that you speak could probably help unlock certain things. Like, you may help people unlock, you know, hidden things like hidden logic or, you know, hidden dreams or memories or visions, you know, past life energy too when it comes to activating those things. But what you do is you could speak a lot of truth, and this truth that you speak could also help unlock certain things for certain people. So you could be helping people unlock, you know, certain fears or whatever the case may be when it comes to the energy, okay? So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation as well. Now, when it comes to initials W, we have initials X, okay? We also have initials G, okay? We have initials E, okay? And then we also have initials G again, okay? So take what resonates with this. This could be somebody's, you know, initials in their name or whatever the case may be, but that could be confirmation as well. Eggs are very significant for some of you guys, okay? So take what resonates with that when it comes to like starting something new. Now, when you think of an egg, you think of something like very delicate. You don't want it to hatch. You don't want it to break. And for some of you guys, this could be you right now, where you guys are either protecting your energy, where you don't want to hatch and you don't want to break, okay? Or there's something that you guys are building or growing when it comes to growth and, you know, personal, you know, determination and things like that, whether this is like your finances or you working on your mental stability or whatever it is, right? There's something about you guys being able to move forward when it comes to like new things. So being protective of this new thing, not wanting this new thing to break, or protecting it so that nothing gets to it because it's your baby. Like it's something fresh, it's something brand new with the number 0. So starting over could also be very significant as well. We have Taurus energy when it comes to grounding energy. Okay, persistence when it comes to also you grounding yourself but having an inner knowing. Libra energy as well when it comes to justice, and also when it comes to like Capricorn energy. Now, this could be about balance and justice, or this could be about receiving justice from the universe when it comes to your hard work, perseverance, and also being a business person, or stepping into new businesses that are very significant. All right, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support that you guys have been giving and sharing. I appreciate that. And again, thank you guys for supporting my page. When it comes to like community and building communities, again, like I said, when it comes to people who are psychic or have psychic abilities, even if you don't have those abilities, but you have an inner knowing, this is what the page is basically about. It's about people being very unique and being able to step into their uniqueness and not being judged about, them being able to tell the future or being able to see things without, having to know, but just knowing, seeing things before they happen. So again, that's what this channel is about. It's about being very open. It's about building community. It's about being around people who understand, the path and not judging the path that we're on. It's about people who are very sensitive, and nothing is wrong with being sensitive. Okay. It's like, being around someone who's sensitive and understanding their sensitivity. And instead of judging them being sensitive, understanding why they are sensitive or why they are the way that they are, and not having to change who you are, being able to be the real you, being able to be authentic and not hide anymore. Okay, so this is what this channel is about. So again, thank you for supporting that for whoever resonates. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube for those who, follow both my platforms. I do post my videos on both of them as well, and both of them actually meaning like both full videos. So if you guys missed on TikTok, at least you have it on YouTube where you can save it and organize your playlist a little bit better compared to TikTok, right? But anyways, you guys can follow me on my website www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can either check out my blogs or book a reading. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Happy March 3rd. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. Bye.